What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Wrestlemania Heritage, the boss, Sasha Banks. Here we do have Sasha Banks in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up, and I'll have a better look at the figure inside. So stay tuned, everyone. And so here we have Sasha Banks posed and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's take a look at what she comes with. Sasha Banks here does come with the glasses, which you can either have them displayed on her head or on her face, and both of them look really nice. She also does come with her necklace, which says the boss, which goes around her neck really well. She also does come with a new podium for the titles, and this one is black, where the other one that we've gotten was red. And her final accessory is the Raw Women's title, and it's the exact same title that we've gotten in the past, which is oversized for all the female figures, which I really don't know why Mattel doesn't shrink the belt down for the women. It boggles my mind. But that's all she comes with. I would like to see her also come with the entrance jacket. Her entrance gear does seem a little plain without that jacket, but that's neither here nor there. So what we're going to do now is actually take a closer look at Sasha Banks. And so here we have a closer look at Sasha Banks, and I have to say, this is actually one instance that a head sculpt that I absolutely despise looks so much better with the face printing technology. This looks a lot like Sasha Banks. Now, the head we have seen before, it was on her first Elite figure, I believe, which it honestly didn't look that great, but having it with the face printing technology, you see it was a really nice sculpt. It was just destroyed by lousy paint, and I'm really glad Mattel started doing the Real Effects face printing technology. This actually does look like Sasha Banks, and I really do like that. I might end up head swapping her with the Sasha Banks I have displayed, but we'll see how that goes. You can see she does have her really bright pink hair. Now, this is actually the first Sasha Banks figure that we've gotten that she has the really vibrant pink hair. All the other ones have like it's like a magenta hair. It's not really accurate to what Sasha Banks has, and I'm really tempted to just head swap this with the Sasha Banks I have in my display, just because how nice the face looks and the fact that her hair is actually the right shade. You can see she does have her boss necklace, which is going around her neck pretty nice. Now, unlike previous Sasha Banks figures where you could actually just pull this off and it comes apart, this necklace is not detached in the back, so if you try tugging on this, you're going to end up breaking it. You do have to actually move it through her hair, through the back, and it's a little bit of a hassle getting on and off. But if you can do it, it's more power to you. I'm just going to leave it on for the rest of the review. Moving on to her ring gear, she is wearing her WrestleMania 32 gear where she took on Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Her Eddie Guerrero tribute, which I honestly love this gear. You can see she does have the gold top with the red, and I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be bedazzled flames. You can see she has some blue, the gold continues on to the back. Really love the colors that she went with here. You see some of the gold on her arm going all the way down, some of the red all the way down to her red or blue wristbands. On this side, we do have a red wristband with red or with green and blue straps. Going on to her actual tights, unlike most of her gear where she wears shorts, she's wearing tights here, and it's really reminiscent of Eddie Guerrero tights. And that's what it was supposed to be, a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. You can see how it almost replicates Eddie's attire with the flames, and I'm pretty sure Eddie had a T there for some reason. And then you see the legit boss written on the back in the same font of the Latino Heat. Moving on to her kick pads, you can see it does say Sasha Banks on them, and we have that gold and black flame decal that Eddie Guerrero would often sport. You can see on her left foot, it does say Boss on the heel, and on the back, SB for Sasha Banks. So overall, really love this ring gear. It's a really good tribute to Eddie Guerrero and one of my favorite wrestlers as well. Unfortunately, she doesn't come with the entrance jacket, which I'm not going to knock the figure for. It's still a pretty well done figure. So what I'm going to do now is actually compare her to a few other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Sasha Banks posed next to a Fan Central Carmella and an NXT TakeOver Eva Marie. And finally, here we have Sasha Banks posed next to the Walgreens exclusive Sasha Banks and the Walgreens exclusive Alexa Bliss. And with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually take a look at her articulation. She does sport the standard elite female articulation. She does have a ball joint in the head. You can see she can look down. Can't really look up because the hair gets in the way, and I'm pretty sure the ball joint is actually pushing up and bending, so I'm not going to do that more than I have to. We do get some really slight head tilt, which is okay. We get rotation in the neck, which goes pretty good. The hair does get in the way a little bit, but it's soft enough that you can actually move it over. And you can see the necklace does kind of get in the way if you have it on. Just be aware of that. Arms are on a ball joint. They go out to about that far. Do a full 360, not at all hindered by her hair. You just got to make sure it doesn't get in the way. Swivel at the bicep. Single bend in the elbow, giving us much better than 90 degrees. We have a standard swivel at the wrist, no hinge. We do have a ball joint in the torso, which goes back about that far. Comes forward, not that far, leans to the side, to the other side. No rotation, but we do get rotation here at her waist. Legs do kick forward about there, go back and out pretty far. She swivels at the thigh. She is single jointed at the knee, although her knee pad does get in the way. We have boot rotation, and of course a hinge in the ankle which goes back and forward. And that's pretty much standard for all female figures. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get her posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Sasha Banks posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like the way this figure came out. I really do love the face printing technology that they used on Sasha Banks. This turned a really bad face sculpt into a really good one. I love the fact that the hair is a proper shade. And of course, I love the Eddie Guerrero tribute attire. The one thing that baffles me is that she came with the women's title. She didn't win it. Charlotte Flair actually won that match, but it is still good that we get the title and a new podium because I think the black one looks better than the red. If you are looking for the WrestleMania Heritage figures, they are in stores right now, so check your Walmarts and your Targets for these figures. I was lucky enough to find my Sasha Banks as well as the rest of the WrestleMania Heritage figures at my local Walmart, and they do run about $17.97 at Walmart, which comes out to about $19, so Walmart is selling these figures for under 20 bucks. If you can find Sasha Banks and you're a huge fan of Sasha, or just want to have a better Sasha in your collection, you're going to want to pick this figure up. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. And while you're at it, check out my Instagram page for new and exciting action figure photos. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.